the usual day for a comic artist can be whatever the comic artist wants it to be. So to say there's a usual day is probably not quite accurate, but I've always tried to work kind of more or less regular office hours, you know, from 9 in the morning to possibly 6 o'clock in the evening. Depending on what you're actually doing, I'll sit and listen to music while I work. If I'm writing, I find I have to have silence, but when the drawing's going really well, I can listen to drama on the radio or I can listen to podcasts. So it's a pretty good working day. I suppose the things that are most important to me about a device like the Cintiq Companion are, first of all, that it is truly portable, that I can take it anywhere I want and work on it in the way that I need to. And I think also that I can use the software and I can use the techniques that I've practiced at home. You know, I can use all the Adobe suite, I can use Photoshop and Illustrator. Particularly important is that I can use Manga Studio, which as a comic book artist is, you know, my prime piece of software, and that runs really fast, really clean on here. I think what I like most about this is the fact that it is so very portable. You know, that you have a fully functioning fast computer and a drawing tablet that you can easily just put under your arm or put in a bag and take anywhere you like. It's a sense of freedom, I think, is what you get with this. I think one of the changes that's going to happen when I can actually work away from the studio is that I will work a lot more away from the studio. Well, I think the Cintiq Companion will give me more flexibility, you know, particularly in the early stages of working on a job, and I've often done writing in a coffee shop or sat in the park or something like that, and I'm really looking forward to being able to do that on the Cintiq. Well, I think anything can be inspirational. I mean, I think the world outside the window is a place of tremendous inspiration. Conversations can be hugely inspiring sometimes. I'm still inspired by comics. You know, I've loved comics since I was about 7 years old, and I still follow them, and I still find huge inspiration there. Movies as well. I think really my art is telling stories in words and pictures, and anything that does that, I can find a source of inspiration. Well, creativity to me is almost like a magic trick. It's where you make something from nothing, something that starts as a tiny thought or a notion or a glimpse or a little doodle. You know, given the right frame of mind and given the right knowledge, can become something that you can share with everybody in the world. Just to create something is a wonderful feeling, even if nobody ever sees the end product. It's just wonderful to be able to dream new stuff up. When you do what I do for a living, you spend quite a lot of time sat in a room on your own. And I sometimes find that difficult because I'm basically quite a sociable person and I like to go out and about. And now that there are portable digital devices like the Cintiq Companion, it means that you don't have to be stuck in the office working. I think somewhere else where it'll be really useful is in drawing from the world outside the window. I mean, I do life drawing classes every week, and I'm really looking forward to having the chance not to only draw, but to paint from life without having to take a lot of equipment and supplies with me. I think probably there'll be a lot of changes in the way that we interface with computers and the way we interface with creative software and devices. Again, I mean, we have an important step in portability and in natural feeling digital media experience. I think that's also going to happen as well, that things are going to get smaller, thinner, faster, foldable, rollable, put it in your back pocket, not even have a real device, be able to work just in the air in front of you. It'd be really interesting in 10 years' time to see if any of these kind of predictions are true, or whether something happens that's so completely different that nobody thought of it. Well, it feels great actually. I've been looking forward to this for a while, ever since I first heard about it. I've been an enthusiastic user of Wacom products for probably over 20 years now, and I think it's kind of a dream machine. It's something that I've dreamed about for a long time, and when I first found out that Wacom were planning to make something like this, I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it. And it's as good as I was hoping it would be. It feels very comfortable. It's solid, it's a good weight, it's a good size, fantastic pressure sensitivity, all my favourite software on it. So yeah, it's a joy.